I'm Grizzly Bear 5510, your host for tonight, joined by Orange, aka Rainbow Six Caster. And tonight is going to be Prevail eSports versus Farside. This is going to be one hell of a match. These are two Titan teams going head to head, and we'll be starting up in about 5 minutes.
It's gonna be a good match tonight. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I believe. Where's my. Last time I checked, Farside was in third, Prevail's in first, so it's gonna be up there.
Definitely for sure.
Alright, now I just need to start inviting people.
Definitely good shot on Clubhouse though. Clubhouse is definitely a great map to play.
Yes, and I didn't see which side is gonna be on which, or who's gonna be on which side to start, but it should be a good map.
No doubt
Alright,
about it.
Prevail will be starting on defense. So this should be an interesting game. I have Reaper or Prevails is very strong on defense. I've watched most of their matches. Um, Farside I know is very strong on attacking Clubhouse. I've personally played against them. We got sweeped. What are you expecting for bans?
I could see a Maverick getting off the board. Maverick's definitely a better operator here on the Clubhouse. Potentially a Kite if they play downstairs, Armory, because they don't want to open up Kitchen Hatch, which is a really OP hatch when you get it open, and very, just a very good hatch. I'll have to say is there.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be piling into the stream slowly. I am watching the Twitch chat so we can see you guys' feedback and all that information. Just gonna be starting up as soon as possible.
Haven't seen these two teams play against each other yet because I'm definitely still newer to this league, but I'm excited to see out of them and see how they play.
And I might have to send another invite to the far side because they haven't joined at all. Just gonna wait a couple more minutes before inviting again. Probably about 2.
Man, excited to see this one though. Gonna be a good one. That's all I gotta say.
Absolutely. Oh, he's in. This is gonna be a matchup. These guys are two Titan teams. Um, don't remember their exact um records right now, but I know Prevail's in first place, and if FG wins this, they could potentially be second place. Don't
That's
quote me
huge.
on that though.
I think I watched FG the other day. That's what I can remember. Is I believe they lost on Oregon. That they played a very well match. They were up the first couple rounds and they kind of just fell apart. It was one hell of a good game though.
Mm-hmm. You're including your audio, correct?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure. Probably meant to ready up. And apparently we are getting a raid right now by Salty Boy. I don't know how many viewers he has, but he could be getting a lot over here. Just gonna be waiting for everybody to ready up, slowly but steadily. Try to start exactly at 7:30. So, what are you expecting for bans on offense and defense?
Like I said earlier, probably a Kaid because Kitchen Hatch if they play downstairs control a lot. Um, I could maybe see a Mira too, which I very much doubt there's going to be a Mira ban, but if there is, it's definitely going to be for cash and CCTV, and definitely a Blitz is most likely going off because Blitz he's
Yes,
just
I
gone
know
all the
Titan is
time.
infamous.
He's one
Titan
good
is
man with it.
infamous for playing. He is very good with shields. He plays Montaigne, Blitz. He'll do whatever, and he's very good with them.
For sure.
Just, just gonna be waiting for Nomax or Nomad and Jack to be readied up. I could see a Nomad ban going out. I
I
mean,
could
there
see
are a
that
lot of
too.
flanks on this map. Nomad ban would be interesting, but it would kind of bring it back to the older days where you had to always be watching your flanks and everything. You
Mhm.
know.
I definitely do agree there.
Um, I haven't gotten a message from them yet, but I don't believe we're ready. I'm gonna message him real quick just to make sure. I
Let's
believe
just
they're
check
ready.
now. There we go.
Oh, yep, they're ready. This should be a great game coming out here, everybody. So, I'll say Blitz, probably Nomad, Kaid. Like you were saying earlier, I could see a Maverick ban at any point.
Hmm.
But first ban coming out from Prevail is Thatcher.
Not a bad one.
That's a very good ban, especially because now they could have that hatch
I was
reinforced.
I was thinking more of a Thatcher
FG's,
on CCTV wall.
yeah, and that hatch, especially if the Kaid's still in play.
Correct.
And I think FG might be a little thrown off after that. Jackal,
Interesting.
probably to make sure that they can't get tracked, because I know they do play a very heavy roam. And then no shields. Both shields are in play. Kaid ban. We called that earlier.
Correct.
I don't know what you banned last if you're Prevail. Maybe
Definitely an
Amira?
interesting one.
Flash.
Gosh.
I'm not gonna question it. There's some interesting bans. I would, to say the least.
Yeah. Definitely new ones. Newer ones, I would have to say.
The Jackal and Kaid ban, they're pretty default, I'd say. They probably are banned more than you'd expect, but both shields in play, both Echo and Maestro in play. This is going to be an interesting one. I'm just more concerned to see how everybody does against the Maestro, Echo, and both shields in play.
Definitely.
That's what I'm most worried about. I'll be more energetic once the game starts. They will be holding CC first, and they will be bringing the Bandit, the Pulse, the Smoke, the Jaeger, and the Castle. They will most likely be trying to hold that garage to the best of their ability, and make sure that they can't get in. The Kaid ban kind of limits the Bandit's ability to get this wall. There could be interesting plays. I did hear a door being built. Thought we'd run out first round.
Would have been good.
That would have been interesting. But,
Sure.
Jack, the Montaigne and the...
Stay close to me!
Twitch just trying to hold that door while defense. Pulse missing those shots onto the thermite.
Deploying heartbeat
Just
sensor!
waiting. He knows he's there. He can't get the rotate. The Montaigne just pushing garage with the backup right there. And the Ying gets taken out by the Pulse. The Montaigne, the Pulse holding the Montaigne, while the Ash is trying to push and drone at the same time, even though you have a human drone right in front of you. Ash missing those crucial shots onto the Pulse, and just wasting, the Montaigne just wasted time. The Ash takes down the Jaeger very early into the round. The Ash takes down the Pulse. Smoke misses those crucial shots onto the loses the Ash.
I believe so.
Ash in garage, uncontested.
This
The
can
Ash
definitely be
is
easier for them.
just waiting for that last second push. They're just waiting their time, and there's no Maestro or Echo, I just realized. They are getting the main wall, and does Montaigne possibly going for the plant? Oh.
Cover me! Reloading!
Smoke just sitting and waiting. Bandit as well. Bandit holding this Montaigne, and the Montaigne's not even going to use full extent. Bandit takes down the Twitch, but the Thermite gets the refrag onto the Bandit. It is a 1v3 situation for the Smoke. And the Diffuser is going down. Smoke just has to wait. And the Smoke gets taken down by the very good push by Farside. I don't think they were expecting that hard of a push first round. Great job on their end.
I
the
FG
Ash
definitely
coming
had
out
a
with a
better round.
3K to start. Very good on their part. And the Pulse just missed those crucial shots on the Ash. But I could see Prevail coming back after this, seeing what they did wrong, probably anchoring a little harder. I feel like they had too many people off site.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Anything?
Not so. I would say just great plays by each team, but FG definitely played a better round there and just had the more push advantage. And when they got pulled to garage, that definitely was a feels bad moment.
Yes. We'll call it a feels bad moment.
That's true.
But they will be holding Armory Church, excuse me, for the second round because they saw that CC didn't work. Interesting choice, reinforcing where the rotate would usually go and putting a shield right near it. Never seen this before.
Interesting.
Have you ever seen this?
No, I've not.
Try not to get on those Valkyrie cams. One of the things that you're try not to do. They're gonna be pushing the exact same way, and they're gonna the one Valkyrie cam gets taken out. I didn't even see that one. Montaigne just gonna be trying to push that CC with the Ash.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get top floor clear with Ash.
Yes. Legion just sitting there waiting his time. Howdy just droning everything out and probably not making sure the second floor is clear, because once you get control of the second floor, it's way easier to get control of first. Most of them are droning out right now, actually. I think. Yeah, most of them were. But that Thatcher band's gonna really not. Never mind, the Kaid's ban as well. So it's gonna be very easy to get these hatches for this Thermite, and hard to play the downstairs, especially.
For sure.
Thermite will be getting the first hatch. They're just
Cover me, reloading.
the Jaeger missing all of his shots on the Twitch drone. Just waiting. They're all just waiting in sight. I don't think there's anybody off site right now.
They don't want to roam clear right now. They're fine where they're at. They have people on.
There's one person, especially for this site. I got visual glitch on my end. Thermite told it actually thermite charge. They could go for the plant right now. But Twitch takes down Lich, aka the smoke, and the Jaeger. There's frags coming out left and right. The Valkyrie and Castle get the Twitch and the... I don't know what's happening. It's down to the Thermite and the Ash. There was just too many frags at once. It's the Legion and Castle versus the Ash and Thermite. I don't know what I'm seeing on my end.
That strat is amazing. I love that.
10 seconds left on the clock. And the Castle missed all the shots on the Ash. It's a potato fest. He does take it out, and it's Thermite going down for the plant, and the Thermite does get taken out by the Castle. There was 3 frags in about 4 seconds. I don't know what happened, but Prevail does take that round.
I don't really know what to say there besides that Thermite charge just was sticking out there, and I guess that's our new weapon that's coming into Siege, everyone, so get ready for that.
April Fool's Day joke.
Exactly. No, but besides that, that was a better round for if that's what you want to say. They just had a better round. They played more sight this time. They played time, which that really helped them out a lot more and just
Absolutely.
had a better round for them.
Yes, but Prevail, I think they did a very good sight hold on downstairs. They anchored properly. They will be going bedroom gym, which is, in my opinion, notorious for being attacker-sided. But
I
we'll just have to see. It'll be interesting to see what they can do, what they can pull out here. Possibly everybody holding sight, and they will be bringing that Echo. Finally, an Echo or they're both in play, and both shields are in play.
Crazy.
Oh, spawn peek? No,
Maybe.
the Valkyrie's going out her camera.
Dang.
And they will just be trying. The bandit will be trying to bandit trick main wall.
Not a bad idea at all.
They will. Yeah, they're all just droning right now, and Blitz going in by himself, just rushing in. Doesn't have a care in the world.
Does not care.
Ash going to be holding that. The window, just trying to bait as many people as they can, trying to drag attention away from that Blitz.
Drones up and running.
I can't see those too much white. They will be holding that cash room down very effectively. If they brought that castle, I think they would have been able to hold it better. Two drones going in ahead of the Blitz. And the Valkyrie's position has been alerted by to the Blitz. Third drone going in. On top of the Blitz going in. And they will just try to hold this. Fourth drone going in. Being alerting literally everybody. And the Blitz is just gonna go for it. Missing all of the shots onto the Legion, trying to hit fire. As he does get booed. The Ash just trying to take a gunfight with the Valkyrie. Valkyrie going down to very low health while trying to fight this
C4 set.
Thermite. The C4 goes out and he gets the Thermite. Ash is injured, I believe. Ash gets injured. The Valkyrie is 5 HP and does get taken down by the game.
Wow.
Ash is injured. As the Twitch is literally in sight. Could go for a plant right now.
It's possible.
Possibly take down the Jaeger. The Titan gets the kill onto the Legion and the Jaeger with 50 health to spare. The Twitch just destroying anybody in sight. Echo gets taken down, and it's down to the Bandit. He is blinded, and it is 1v3, and he does take down the Blitz before, but the Ying does get the frag.
Wow. Just I don't really know what happened. Same.
I don't even have words. I don't know what just happened.
FG definitely kind of recapitalized after what happened to them in the second round. I definitely think that was the Blitz play is the play right now. I think that's
and the Ying especially. They're playing double flashes.
Mm-hmm. Plus they have a shock drone.
They will be going CC and they will bring that Maverick. Kind of like what you were saying, that Maverick is very powerful for the CC wall earlier.
Yeah, I could open from
we'll see what they can
bottom.
do. They will be bringing the Echo again. Hopefully he doesn't peek like he did earlier. Kind of a risky play. Didn't pay off for him.
Throwing up the dice.
We'll see what they can do. possibly they could bring it back on this round. They did lose the site earlier. But you never know. They could bring it back. They could hold garage better. They could hold. They could maybe do a little bit more roaming.
For sure.
I really don't know what you would do, honestly.
I think just garage hold is key here.
Yeah.
In my opinion here.
Is that all 4 of them there? Yes, all 4 of them
I
on the
believe
same
so.
site. All 5 of them, actually. Alright, is this going to be a fast rush?
I think take their time here, for sure.
Oh no! They
No.
didn't get construction wall.
That's bad.
Oh no. That's... And they didn't reinforce at all on the... or logistics office, excuse me. Oh no, they're all right there. They're all 4 of them piled up on top of each other. If the bandit were to bring his nitro, he could get all of them at once. What? The smoke does take those shots on the band, or on the blitz, excuse me, and hit most of them. He is down to at 45 HP. Or 40, excuse me. Twitch and Maverick holding the same angle as... And the Blitz just doing his job, just trying to hold this door without getting killed. Missing all of his knives onto the door. And ADS taking out all of his smokes. Ying is going for a rush. And the smoke canister goes out, but the Ying cannot connect. And the Mew gets taken out, or takes down the Ying, and the Jaeger takes down the Twitch, or the Bandit, excuse me. Smoke gets taken down by the Twitch. Blitz and Thermite trying to push the same angle as they know that Jaeger is on their stairs. Echo just waiting on his time. Mew taking those shots and gets the injure onto the Blitz, and it is a 1v4 situation. Maverick versus a Mute, Jaeger, Echo, and Bandit. The Jaeger gets taken down by the Maverick, and it has 18 seconds left on the clock, as the Maverick has to get the fuser and retake the site. He takes down the Echo, and it is a 1v2 situation. He does not have the fuser, unfortunately, and he does get taken down by the Bandit.
Wow.
He almost had that round, too.
Agreed. For sure. Just a better play for PV, excuse me. Just a better round for them. They had just... Them staying in sight and playing time is what's making them win these games. But when some of them go roaming or kind of out of sight, just like mixed out, just a lot of things get confused and just not as many calls go out and time doesn't just tick through the hours or minutes.
And I also thought it was kind of a mistake. All of them were pushing the exact same angle at the same time. Probably not the best play. That Maverick, he tried pushing that wall. Thermite didn't get the call out. He was trying to hold the instruction with the Blitz, which should have been either the Twitch or the... I believe it was the Ying, and the Thermite rotated because the Ying died. They will be able to go back downstairs, which they held extremely well and held it with time. This should be interesting to watch.
Should be very, very, very interesting there.
They will be getting most of the hatches, I believe.
Looks like
I
it.
hope they get all the hatches. No, they will get that hatch. Nobody will be playing the second floor. Like, if you play in logistics, you can shoot the hatch. but it should be an interesting take. Most of the same operators coming out from last round. The only switch was from Titan from Blitz to the Montaigne, and the Zofia coming out. I believe she was the Ying last round. Trying to play soft. They're going to be clearing out second floor again, wasting time, I believe.
For sure.
Making sure there's no roamers. Because, is everybody on site? No, that mute will be playing. That's a dirty cam spot, and it's a nice place to sit.
Also Capcan this round too, so just won't
That
have
slowed
much
down
as
their
power. Correct. Mounting definitely could get affected here.
They will not be pushing the construction wall though, and the Montaigne, I believe, just got a goose in him. Is that mute still? No, the mute is no longer holding the stairs, but the Maestro is watching that hatch. He will take that Maestro cam out, unfortunately, and the Maverick will be getting the crash. Where's your Thermite in this situation? Oh, he's getting the main hatch. That's pretty smart. Trying to get both hatches simultaneously. And everybody is still flying either in sight or right next to sight. The bar hatch does get blown, and main hatch as well, over kitchen. With 50 seconds left, Montaigne is pushing. Gets one captain and brings him down to about 45 health. Everybody just sitting on that wall, or two people sitting on that wall. Capcan still holding dirt as the mute tries to push back while the smoke goes out. Legion trying to peek after just holding blue. The Maverick not getting the call out, but there are people in blue just pushing back. The Legion will be alerted of his position and will just hold it as best he can as the Jaeger and the Maestro get taken down over main wall. Maverick does get taken down by the Legionnaires. 12 seconds left. Captain in mute. And the diffuser has to go down. As the diffuser goes down by the Twitch, it's the Captain, and he throws the C4, and he gets it! And can they get the round? No, they can't get the round. Oh, it's still... And it's the Montaigne left, and he gets it! The Captain gets the kill! In a 1-2-3 situation, the diffuser is stuck in its position. The Montaigne could not do anything.
Unbelievable. C4.
Who threw that? Was that the mute or the Capcan?
I believe it was the Capcan.
He could have stopped that plan if he threw it a second shorter. That would have been the round.
Wow. Just great clutch there. Wow.
No kidding. That was phenomenal.
Ooh. That was one hell of a run right there.
That was almost very... They almost lost that round. It was a 4v2 or 5v2, and they were able to salvage it.
Mm-hmm.
That Capcan just saved them that round. And
close round.
Did he get a double C4 or did he just get the single?
I believe he got one. He got whoever was planning.
They will be playing Gym Bedroom again, and this site, I believe they did win upstairs earlier.
Yeah, coming through construction. I believe they did, if I'm not mistaken.
If I were actually, I would start to rethink how you're going to take that fight. Because you've lost twice downstairs. And you've lost once upstairs. So this should be interesting to see.
Do you mean FG? FG's the team.
Oh, excuse me, FG, yes.
There you go. FG just rethink attacking. That's why I think they're bringing a blitz. Is that
Did I say
they've been
Prevail?
really playing
For
really
attacking?
well. You said FG for defending.
Oh,
So you had it right, just
or
wrong.
going, yeah.
Attacking
Yeah.
and defending. It's okay though.
Ready.
They will be bringing the blitz again. Most of the same operators coming out from last round. Switching out the blitz for the Montaigne. Titan is known for his shields. They will not be bringing that Echo or Maestro this round, though. Interestingly.
Definitely interesting.
They will not be doing as much droning as they did last time, but still using those drones to their advantage.
For sure.
Those toxic canisters going down. 2 of them already gone down. With his shotgun only having 5 bullets left. And that's probably the only way they can stop plants right now is that one canister.
Correct.
Thermite already on that 25 health about. And the castle taking about 25 damage. Legion getting almost taken down by this. I believe it's the blitz. If he does get injured, the bandit gets taken down, and it's up to the castle and the Jaeger. Plant's going down in armory. Jaeger missing most of his shots, and it is a 2v3. And the Jaeger misses his shots onto the Maverick, and it is a 1v3. Post-plant situation. And he does get taken down by Zofia.
Definitely a good push and workout, if that's what you would like to call it. More of a aggressive push and just
And
had to
that
get
will
that
bring us
plant
to
down.
the half. And they will be switching sides. Let's see what FG can do on defense and what Prevail can do on offense.
I'm excited to see.
I want to see if FG is going to do a heavy roam or they're just going to anchor down, kind of like what Prevail was doing. Prevail bringing basically the same operators that FG was bringing, except for the shield, or for Sledge and the shield. So this should be interesting. That Mira being 6-pick to the Bandit is very effective, especially for CC site. So this should be an interesting swap, because they're they're even right now, as you guys all can see. So let's just see what flipping it would look like. Is it going to be one-sided, or what do you think?
Definitely, I could disagree on the one-sided. Rounds just have been exchanged back and forth, and I really don't see that turning at any point. I have a good feeling that this game will go into OT. If this game doesn't go into OT, I would be kind of shocked.
It's either
Oh,
tie.
okay, match point, I would like to say. I could see going into a match point, 6-5, and then a fatty tie.
I could see one team just pulling 2 rounds in a row, and 7-5, very, like, even, but
Right,
it has
I don't know
another
about that one,
My trump card.
but we'll see though. I'm excited to
lagging
see.
currently, making sure the server is not, it's just me.
I believe it's you. You were connected
that bandit
earlier.
does get the easy frag onto the Maverick, and the sledge does get the kill onto the bandit. Thermite still alive, holding that angle onto the Maverick hole, just waiting. Sledge just doing what he can. He can hold that door all day if he wanted to. There is no need. And the Ying does take down Jack, aka the Ella. And the thermite charge is going out onto CC wall. And it's a 3v4. Zofia trying to clear out this Jaeger who he knows is over there, but just doesn't have the ping. Ying also trying to hold this CC wall as well as thermite. Jaeger rotating back downstairs, hopefully trying to get up those blue stairs, and then back up red. I don't think anybody's been alerted of his position, and the ping does go out for the alibi. Ping just waiting out of time, and the frag does get Jaeger getting a double kill onto the sledge and the Zofia, excuse me. And the thermite just holding his angle onto this alibi, and the alibi missing the crucial headshot onto the thermite. And it is a 2v3 situation. If they could get a ping on that Jaeger, he could get wallbanged right now. He keeps... And the Captain does get the ping onto the Ying, and it is a 1v3 situation for the for Prevail. Yes, but Alibi just holding that garage, and Thermite does get the frag onto the Alibi. It is up to the Jaeger and Captain, as he does get Ella, just runs into sight uncontested, and he does get killed by the Captain. He almost had that too. If he had just done one or two more shots onto that Captain, he might have actually had that.
That was around that. Just if he just needed a frag out at that rate. Everyone played aggressive. It looked as if, and just roam clear wasn't the greatest because no one had pings on that Jaeger. That Jaeger changed the entire round and ruined PV's chances of winning that round.
During that round, I realized that the C4 and 1v4, that's going to be a clip in the next top 10.
Ooh, I like to see that one. That was a beautiful C4.
If that's not in the top 5, I am going to be very upset.
I'm going to throw some hands. Whoever makes them, I'm about to throw some hands with them.
I believe it's Reborn? Somebody from Reborn makes them, I believe.
Well, whoever makes it, if you don't put that in top 5, 1v1 me in Fortnite. Definitely I'm ready to see this round. Hopefully PV can come back here and we'll see though.
Absolutely. It would be very odd if this game gets turned very quickly. Interesting that they go upstairs first when they do have downstairs available to them.
I like upstairs more in my opinion too though.
You like gym bedroom more than church and whatever.
Armory.
Yeah.
Opinionally I do. That's my opinion though. I just prefer it because roaming's a bit easier and you have more.
Sophia falls off the roof onto the vent, off the vent. That's going to kill them.
I've always liked to see
Go up there.
upstairs a bit more.
And now with the new resetting, she will not be 50 health, she will be 20.
Ugh.
And the frag onto the IQ by the Ella. Castle does get lit up though. Oh, down to exactly almost 50, I believe.
I believe you're right there. Yeah, about 50, 51-ish.
The Ella just holding logistics with that Scorpion. That, the recoil buff, I've seen way more people using it.
Correct.
The mute does get tagged though, as he is about, say about 70 to 80 health, or 70 to 70, not 70, 80 to 85 health.
I agree. That's 82, I would say.
Changing
The Ying does miss all of the shots onto the Jaeger, not doing the room clearing, but the Sledge does get the frag, and it's a 2v4 situation. Sledge does, or Thermite gets the frag onto the Capkin. It is 50 seconds left on the round, and Sledge Thermite versus a Mute, Castle, and Ella. Claymore being placed, as it is up to these two that don't have much intel. And the Sledge does take out the Capkin, and it is a 2v2 now. Thermite just waiting, and Sledge now on low health because of Capkin traps. Thermite gonna try to push through with 15 seconds left. There's a Sledge and Capkin versus the Mute and Ella. Capkin trap is still up almost everywhere, and the Sledge does get the frag onto the Ella. It is up to the Sledge. He doesn't know. The plant is going down. The Mute does get the kill. And the Thermite can't get the frag, unfortunately. And FG will take that round. I just lost words there. I don't know what just happened.
I think... I don't know. That was a interesting
They almost
round.
had that round, and the Mute just sat there and wasted time as much as possible, and he was able to get it.
And PV just kind of threw it, if that's what I would say. Just bad playing on their part.
They need to do a little bit more droning. The Dokkaebi coming out, that could be very good, especially for those late game pushes. If they don't have that many drones left, they can be pushing that way, knowing where they are by sound, and they're not doing as much roam clearing. So that could also help. But going into the half, this was even, and now it's looking a little lopsided in FG's favor.
Definitely looking right now. Like you were saying earlier, you can see this. You could see this going a lot farther, I guess. You said Morbe taking more rounds here.
But that bandit, does that smoke have the new skin? Question mark? Indeed. I just wanted to see. I haven't seen the new skins yet.
Goodness.
I haven't played on the new playlist yet.
Oh man, I bought a couple of the skins. I got the Smoke and the Tachanka. Those are my new two mains now on defense.
Who was that going for a spawn peek? Was it Jaeger? Or that was the Legion going for the
That
spawn
was the
peek?
Legion, yes.
Did not get any shots off. Nobody knew he was there, I don't think. Oh, the Zofia and Sledge both knew you were there. That's unfortunate. No shots were taken. And Dokkaebi call number 1 going out. Ying already at about 25 HP. As they will try to push this Jaeger, who is at, I'd say about 78 health. And the phone calls do go down. as they should.
Yeah, that year's about, I don't know, 80s.
Most of them will be droning. If not, they're holding the angles, waiting for those droners to get off. Everybody just doing what they have to. They're getting ready for that push, though, with 1 minute 30 left in the round. They do still have that thermite, and I don't believe he is going for those hatches right now. As I say that, of course, the Zofia trying to push blue by herself. The sled also.
Drone up.
Dokkaebi pushing down main stairs by herself as the Ying just droning out yet again. Thermite also droning out. Zofia also droning out. Sledge pushing by himself. Dokkaebi holding angles. Maestro trying to watch that hatch best he can, as well as blue. D4 goes out and kills the Zofia. Smoke trying to push blue by himself, not alerted to the Sledge's position. Sledge does take a lot of damage after that, though. Thermite trying to push that hat by himself. 30 seconds left in the round. Ying, Sledge, Dokkaebi trying to go for a push. As two smokes do go down. Ying going out as the Jaeger and the Ying just rushes right into sight. Not alerted. Sledge does get the frag onto the bandit, and it is they're going for the plant. It is a 2v3 situation, I believe. They are not alerted to the plant. Plant goes down successfully and is post-plant in.
Wow.
The Sledge does get the frag onto the Jaeger. Oh, the Jaeger gets the frag onto the Sledge. Thermite trying to get this as best he can, trying to clutch up for his team. It is up to the Maestro and the Jaeger, who is low health, mind you. And the Maestro does go down, and it's going to be a 1v1 situation. And the Jaeger does go down in a 1v3 for the Thermite.
Wow.
He just makes
Great.
those plays when he's sitting there.
I know. Great clutch by that Thermite. Just, wow. Better playing there. I don't even know if I would say better playing. Just good frags at the end. Beautiful.
This is the scoreboard so far, if anybody is interested in that.
Pretty sure everyone is. They love seeing them frags.
Titan being the top fragger for FG, followed by Nomad, and then Iris, followed by Jack, and then finally Howdy for FG. For Prevail, top fraggers are Reapers and Glitch, basically tied for kills, and frags and deaths, excuse me. Myth, third place, Prophet, and then Amber. They will be going back to CCTV, which they did win already, so this should be interesting. And Prevail seemed to bring that round back just off those frags. Hopefully they can bring this back, make it 5-5, maybe even a tie. Try to get those points. Because if Prevail loses this, I believe FG will be right behind them for points. And I don't know who they have left to play. They might still need to play LGI, which I believe is in second place right now. But they will all be rappelling up that same way as FG did earlier in the round. Most of them just doing their drone work as they just try to get in as quickly as possible. But the Ella is trying to go for the quick peek not realizing she was being burned out, running back to fight. Sledge holding main window onto CCTV as the Zofia is trying to push underneath into from stockroom. Nomad is pushing main bedroom hallway. Oh, does not get, or Jaeger does not get the kill with Nomad, aka Prophet, being at 25 HP.
Aggressive push.
And Jack being hit down a little bit, but being healed at the same time. They're all still doing the drone work, now alerted as captains, which I don't know if they'd previously known about. They will be going for those easy frags, excuse me. Nomad's trying to put her air jabs above doorways so that they can't get that flank. But they do have that Jaeger, which if you'd put them in construction, they might have had a better chance of getting those. They will be taking those frags or shots as the Doc is trying to hold this sledge best he can in garage. Sophia getting those shots onto the Jaeger, killing him. And it is a 2v5 for FG. Trying to hold tight as best he can. The Doc's trying to rotate back, but the Ella can't do anything when she has 3 people, and Prevail does prevail that round.
Man, Prevail is just playing better now. I like to see the just better plays, better callouts, most likely better droning, and just more aggressive when they need to be.
This will be round 11. FG undecided on what they want to do because they have lost 2 rounds consecutively. Still at an even 5-5, but one team will... This either will be a tie, or I really can't see it any other way. These teams are both evenly matched right now. I couldn't see either one coming out on top.
I think whoever wins here this round will definitely have a lot of momentum and might take it in, and might get the victory.
And plus, Prevail is on that, like, get in sight, try to get the plant down. They're off the momentum of the clutch. Excuse me. And they're gonna attempt to hold CCTV once more after last round. Hopefully, they can try to anchor down, because I don't believe they had the correct people on the site. Doc was running, Ella was on site. Bandit using shotgun? Okay. Interesting. He must be very good with that shotgun.
If you ever play Recruit, everyone knows that shotgun.
He's probably just doing it to flex that black ice. I am very jealous.
It's beautiful.
Did they reinforce that wall?
Which one?
Hold on. They did reinforce that wall. Interesting. They're adapting to where they're coming from. Jaeger does know of their position, or the attackers are alerted of the Jaeger's position while he was trying to roam bedroom hallway, castling off logistics office. Smart move, as all of them are gonna. Sledge trying to go for the main window, pre-firing. As the bandit trying to take shots at Sledge. Possibly even a C4.
Deployed nitro. Activate.
Does miss. Sledge is taken to very low health, and the bandit does take a bit of damage at the same time. The air job does go off for the, I believe it's the Jaeger, got air jabbed. as he's attempting to push. Castle can no longer rotate through through construction. All of them are just trying to delay as much as possible. Jaeger possibly going for the late game flank. No, rotating back through garage. But safe as possible. Castle holding a tight angle onto construction wall as they are just trying, but the Zofia does take out the Jaeger as Bandit is about 50. Jaeger, Sledge is about 25 as the Candela do go off. Sledge does take a lot of damage. Sledge gets Castle gets taken out. Capkin does get taken out by the Ying, or by the Zofia being knifed, and it is a 1v5 yet again for the Doc to retake the site. All of them watching every single angle where he can be coming from. Not alerted of, does take out the Sledge. Good VCU. What? Doc missing all the shots, so most of the shots onto the Zofia, and Prevail take round number 11.
Match point right here. This is definitely huge. Just great rounds, man. Great rounds. And FG needs to come up with something though. After those couple rounds they have lost.
They do have Church Arsenal now. Possibly if they anchor down, they could, but they know they can't roam as much because they know they're bringing that Nomad to watch those flanks. So this should be interesting to see. I said at the beginning of the game they probably should have banned the Nomad, but
A lot of rotations coming
in. Yeah. Capkin being switched to the Jaeger? Question mark? Yes, to the Jaeger. Nobody on Prevail side being switched. And it is, as I said earlier, a Church Arsenal hold. Hopefully FG can come up with something so they can at least get the tie and get some points. Or a point. But if Prevail keeps the momentum, they could win this. Especially after the clutch 1v3.
Unbelievable. Good round right now though. Hope to see a
And a... What were you saying?
I hope to see a tie here. I want definitely good player. Definitely good player now, so.
Mostly droning coming out, no rotation being put down on the site. Interesting. They will be putting the mirror center though, leaving both corners exposed where you usually have people. Prophet already upstairs trying to roam clear while the Sledge is droning, making sure that they can't get those flanks.
Airdrop in place!
Planting toxins.
The Nomad will be pushing downstairs slowly but steadily, just waiting as the Ying is also just checking all the corners because they are alerted that they did have a captain, and they have been running that captain. Prevail just holding all their angles, making sure that they can win their gunfight. They're just unstoppable right now.
I think that Jaeger's in
Red will take the blue hatch though already, a minute into the round, and the mirror being placed so that they can watch blue. The Thermite will get the bar hatch down as the Sledge is taking shots at, I believe it's a Legion, but misses most of them. Nomad does take a bit of damage from the glue mine as she's trying to push down main staircase. but will not do it successfully.
Tossing a frag.
Sledge takes down his own drone, and the Nomad does get the smoke. Their only post-plant person right now. Excuse me, that is not their only post-plant. They have the Echo. 45 seconds left on the clock, and Jaeger is left to hold the Ying and the Thermite. Ying having all three of her Candelas. The Ying does get taken down by the Jaeger as the Thermite does just sit there and wait. Zofia and Sledge are both in sight. They take down the Echo, and it's up to the Jaeger, and Prevail does win.
Wow. They were down 5-3 also, so they came back through all that.
Wow.
Absolutely insane game by Prevail. Just coming back from 5-3 and winning 7-5 and not letting them get one round on them. Whew.
Great.
Made me sweat a little bit.
Yeah, they almost had that tie there, though. And now we will go for the interview with, I believe, Reapers. I could be incorrect about that, but I believe it is Reapers. Hello. Make sure you include your audio, of course. Wow, that was a great game for you guys. That was very close.
Yeah, absolutely. It was an awesome game.
From my notes so far, the Capcan C4 or the Mute C4 on the 1v4.
Yep.
What happened there?
Honestly, dude, they just heavy pushed church, and we had two people playing on the opposite side of like armory side and like blue. Just a lot of the guys just couldn't win the gunfights with the shield and everything like that, and the Yings, and they just ended up taking control, and I think they just ended up losing track of the armory side. I was able to kind of like scoot in the double door in the hallway there and get the C4 off, and then I think I killed the Thermite in the corner. I won that gunfight there, and then they were just forced to plant with no time left.
Yeah, if you had waited one more second, that would have been game because nobody had diffuser.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure. I went back in the hallway and I was like kind of nervous to peek because I knew that time was running down, but it was 0-0 and the game was still going on and we didn't win the round, so I kind of figured that they were playing at that point. But that really got us hyped up and really boosted the morale after that round. So after that we were just rolling ahead with the drone in. We ended up going over to attack, and
the 2 rounds you lost on defense were just probably like hiccups, and then you guys had the 1v3, which I'm guessing boosted you guys back up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the clutches, crazily enough, I had 2 myself today, and that usually doesn't happen often as support / hard breacher. So it boosted my confidence, helped the guys out. I was able to hype my guys up, so it was just an awesome game overall. They played great.
Do you have anything to add?
No, I would say definitely coming back when you were down 5-3, then winning 7-5 was definitely a huge momentum shift for you guys, and you guys just had a lot of things going right. You guys were just playing very well, and you guys were just playing smart, so congrats.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
appreciate
congratulations.
that.
Yeah.
So, is that everything you had? Alright. So, is there anything, there's 30 seconds. You get to shout out anything you want. So, your 30 seconds starts now.
I just want to shout out Prevail eSports. Another awesome win for us. Puts us that much closer to playoffs. Shout out to Farside Gaming. Awesome match, guys. You guys played really, really well. Make sure you guys follow our social media on Twitter at @weareprevail_, and then just shout out to Collective for making this all happen. Appreciate you guys.
All right. I'd like to thank you all for watching the stream. It was a great game. This two Titan teams. I've been Grizz-B3. This has been Orange. And one last thing I'd like to shout out. I have started streaming on Twitch at Grizz-B3. If you guys ever want to stop by, I'm streaming most of the time. Thank you all for watching, and good night.